What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grant. You're watching Sub Urban Nerd. This is the channel where I get my nerd reviews on today's nerd news. And happy 4th of July, everybody! It's definitely a holiday. Still doing this video because, like I said, I've been trying to get to it. Monday, Tuesday kind of got away from me, doing a lot of things. In fact, the fireworks are going off right now. That's how dedicated I am trying to get to you guys, because I feel sorry for not giving you video on Monday and Tuesday, but I'm gonna give you all that I got today. So I'm gonna start off with the weekend box office. I know it's late, but let me just start it off. Just give me a chance. So I'm gonna start off with the one in first place. In first place, we've got Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom coming in at $60 million. That's a 60% drop off of what it made its first week, which was $183 million, I believe. Which, well, no, 150 actually. That was Incredibles that did 103. This did $150 million, which was pretty good. The first movie made about like 203, I believe, but still, second one, no one expected it, because same thing like the phenomenon, which was like the Force Awakens. It was a long waiting. Everyone was waiting to see this movie. It came out, killed it, broke records. Same thing with Jurassic World. No one expected it to make 200 million. They were estimated at about 150, like it made now. But hey, flukes happen. So 60 million, not too bad. First place, still going strong. Hopefully, let's see, because maybe in its third week, it might get taken over by Incredibles, because Incredibles is staying really strong, only dropping 50%. And Incredibles is in second place. Incredible 2 is in second place with $45.5 million. The first week, it came out, like I said, about 183, but it's not too far behind, 60 million to 45. So next week, we could be seeing Incredibles maybe being in first place, because I don't believe, actually no, won't, because actually Ant-Man and Wasp is going to be coming out, so they second place. Most likely they'll be second place if they do surpass Jurassic World. So you figure Ant-Man, and then you've got Incredibles is number 2, maybe, and then you have Jurassic World. We'll see. It's going to be a fight for the top. Next in third place we have Sicario, Day of the Soldado, which in English means Hitman, Day of the Soldier. Yeah, it made $19 million. And you might think that's bad or might think that's low, but it actually made more than the first Sicario did. The first Sicario did $12 million on its opening weekend. So, hey, the word of mouth got it going. People wanted to see it, and bam, you've got actually some profit. But I'm not sure how much money they had to make profit. So 19 million might be good, but hey, who knows? I'm definitely rooting for it. I hear it's pretty good, but at the same time, I hear like indecisive. Like people not liking it. It's not the same thing. The story falls short, like a little bit halfway through, and it doesn't, like, all the work that happened in the first part basically means nothing come the end. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I didn't see the first one, so hey, just going off of what other people say, what other critics say. If you want to see it, by all means, see it. In number 4th place, we've got a little movie that kind of snuck in there. Uncle Drew, the basketball movie comedy, has Tiffany Haddish in it. I don't know if it has Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart seems to be in all these comedies, but I don't believe Kevin Hart's in it. But it definitely looks fun. I want to see it, but I don't know when I'm going to see it. So I might see it on my TV, on streaming, or something like that. Definitely not seeing it in movies. I'm not going to use my time to go to the movies to see Uncle Drew. I'm just letting you guys know right there. Not discriminating. Looks funny. But that's not the type of movie I'm going to spend my money to see. In 5th place, we've got Ocean's 8, starring Sandra Bullock, Anne Hathaway, like Helen Mirren. It has like an all-star cast, and it made actually more than the first one made, than the first Ocean's 11 made. Actually, it made more than all the Ocean's 11 made. I can't remember exactly what it made on its weekend. I believe it was it 42 million? I think it might have been 42 or 52 million. But regardless, it made more than any of the other Ocean's movies, and it's all female. So it shows that females are going to represent females, like the whole, like, empowering of women. It's going on. That's what's up. In fact, that, like, I've been collecting some collectibles, and that's what I've been doing. It's pretty much just been all powerful women. Because I don't know, the female figure is just a beautiful thing. I got some guys, whatever, like, Batman, Superman, all those things, but most of my collection is females, because females are awesome. That's the weekend box office. I'm gonna jump into my nerd news. The first topic for the nerd news is going to be Indiana Jones. If y'all was expecting that movie to come out in 2020, ain't happening. Why? Because it got pushed back. Jon Kasdan, he's pretty much the guy that wrote solo or Star Wars story. He will be signing on to replace David Koepp as the writer for the Indiana Jones 5 film. Filming was supposed to begin in April of 2019 in the UK, but sources at Variety say shooting won't start next spring, which is when it was supposed to originally start. And it's going to be pushed back a couple months. The crew was informed of this, and key members actually did not sign off on the new story and script, so that's why Jon Kasdan is being brought on to replace. Who is he replacing once again? John's coming on to replace the writer of pretty much to replace the story. So since they didn't sign on, people are saying that he's pretty much doing an overhaul of this whole story or script of Indiana Jones. So I don't know, maybe they just, because they were talking about they were going to start and everything seemed like it was all good to go, but then all of a sudden, nope. I guess they were trying to sneak in some more aliens or something like that, but hey, maybe they weren't. But yeah, so Jon Kasdan, he's very known. Everyone likes it. He's a writer of the Star Wars. Like, he knows Star Wars, so he kind of knows Indiana Jones. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what he comes to the table with as far as story wise, because everyone, it's crazy to see people do want people do want an Indiana Jones, and I think they want it because Harrison Ford is kind of old. We want at least a good one before he kicks a bucket. I'm not saying he's gonna. I'm just saying we want to see a good Indiana Jones before it's done completely. And a lot of talks have been saying that it could be either Chris Pratt or Bradley Cooper. I personally would want Bradley Cooper because Bradley Cooper has that kind of suave, like kind of like, yeah, he knows he's a man, but he can get into action. I think Bradley Cooper. Chris Pratt, he's a handsome guy. He's got action down. He's in a lot of franchises now, but he's more like that funny, the funny kind of. The funny, cool guy. Meanwhile, Harrison Ford was the suave, cool guy, and I believe Bradley Cooper would do a better job at the suave, cool guy. Going on to the next thing, we've got the Black Widow. It has a director, or it might have a director. Deadline teases that a short list of directors from Black Widow, revealing Cate Shortland is at the top of the short list. Also in the list is Amanda Asante, Kimberly Pierce, who directed Carrie, that I believe is 2013, and Maggie Beats, who directed a movie that you know, Any Given Sunday. Yeah, the two are actually minorities. Which, if the black ladies get a directing gig, I'm all for it. I want the best one who could do the best, but the last two actually are the ones where I looked up their IMDb, and one movie at least out of the list I've seen or I know. The other one, Cate Shortland, I don't know really of anything. I haven't seen anything, but hey, if they think they're good, great. But Black Widow is going to be hard because she's one of those characters that you can see the potential, but at the same time, it's sort of like having a small dosage of them is good. If you focus all on them, it might not be as good, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see how that works out. Justin Kroll from Variety said in a tweet that pretty much Shortland is one probably is going to get the gig. This is what he's saying. With that being said, going on to DC News. All the rest of this is going to be DC News, so I'm just going to get to it. If you guys haven't seen, every time I go on YouTube, all I've been seeing is this DC streaming service. It's all over the place. It's showing everything, and like I've heard about it, but now they're really pushing hard for this DC streaming service. And the streaming service, it actually has, I've seen Titans, Doom Patrol, Swamp Thing, Young Justice, the Harley Quinn, I think maybe animated series. They've got all the old movies. They got all the old animated series. They got new animated series. They got the animated movies and comics. So DC is pretty much offering everything all on the slate. I don't know what the price point is. Hopefully it's something that's decent. Don't want it to be too much, but hey, it is a pretty crazy deal that you're getting. Access to everything. Everything. Comics, movies, TV series, old TVs, Justice League, you figure they probably, all the stuff, I don't know, they might be pulling that stuff off of the Netflix, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to see Justice League, Justice League Unlimited, Young Justice, all the seasons, Batman animated season. It's a Superman animated season. Static Shock, because he's technically DC. Like, anything you liked back in the day, they probably gonna have it. So, hey, check that out. It might be something you want. Next, it's the 40th anniversary of the Superman, the movie. And also, later this year, it's going to be the 30th anniversary of the Tim Burton's Batman. Titans, well, that being said, I actually did a video for this, a Rebirth unboxing. Check over there. I'll put a little card there for the video. But yeah, about the Superman. I like the Superman Rebirth design. I like the Batman Rebirth design. I like the Wonder Woman Rebirth design. But yeah, we've got the anniversary of both of them. And I remember the first Superman was something to behold. It was back then. It was the whole theme was, we'll make you believe a man could fly. That's what it was. Now the Superman's dark, and in Justice League they kind of tried to get it back to like more positive and more uplifting, but just didn't work. But that's what I'm telling you, man. If you guys want to see something where it shows you truly how Superman is, I'm not even exaggerating. I cried. I cried. It was The Death of Superman, this new animated series that came out, which if you want to check out my the video that I put for that, the review, I tried to hold it in, my eyes got watery, and then I blinked and the tears came down, and then I blinked again and it came down, because they showed you what Superman's supposed to be, and it was amazing. It made me see, I used to always have a little kind of thing about Superman, like, yo, this dude, he this destruction, whenever he's fighting destruction, like Goku whenever he got asked bad guys to fly away from the city so he can fight. Superman was trying to knock Doomsday away from the city, away from population, but everywhere Doomsday landed, there was people, and Superman would try and save the people while fighting Doomsday, and just like the way he went out at the end, just it was so heartfelt, and him truly opening finally to Lois Lane, it was just something, I'm saying, you guys gotta watch. Like I said, watch it, and watch my review, because it might touch you as well. But that being said, that's my word. Teen Titans will not be at the, say, San Diego Comic-Con, but we did get an image, and I'm gonna try and put it in the description down below. But Robin looks kind of badass. He looks like a badass guy. He looks like he's been through some ish, and Batman's definitely taught him well. So just from the picture alone, it's got me kind of hyped to see the Titans series. So we'll see how that goes. Jared Leto they're looking at him to play Morbius. If you don't know Morbius, he's a he's in the Spider-Man. If you didn't see the animated series, Morbius is a guy. He had a disease, sort of like a cancer, something like that. He's trying to cure it, and he figured with the cells of vampire bats that he could maybe try to figure out some concoction to save his life, and that turn made him actually into a vampire. And at first he used to embrace it, but then he found a way to control it. So then now he fights for good. It's like sort of like Blade in a way. Yeah. Morbius, Jared Leto. Jared Leto's already playing the Joker. We like him as a Joker, but Morbius, looking at his face, I could definitely see Jared Leto losing his way into Morbius. I kind of want to see that. I like him. I kind of like what he's bringing as far as the Joker, but Morbius could be something that he could really just set and make his own. Like sort of like he did with because it's really divisive. Some people don't like his Joker interpretation, but me. It doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me that much. But hey, no one really knows Morbius. So if he could take Morbius and make that his own, I think he could really just turns heads. Going on to the next one, we've got Matt Reeves. The Batman is entering production. We don't know when it's going to be done. We don't even know the title. We don't know who's going to be playing Batman. We don't know anything about this. Hopefully, at the San Diego Comic-Con, they will release something to us as far as what's going on with this movie, because DC has got the floor now. Marvel is not going to be in Hall H. Marvel is not going to be at San Diego Comic-Con. There might be a little booths here and there, but as far as the main thing, this is all you. This is all you, DC. So you better come with it. You better come with it. Come with names for a new Superman movie, name of the new Batman movie, name of the, well, show maybe some trailers or clips from a Wonder Woman movie that's coming up. Anything that you can think of. Even, hey, I'm down for anything that you have on a Joker standalone movie. If you actually do that Joker standalone movie. It's got Joaquin Phoenix set to play the Joker. Anything. But I want it now. So, but you know, San Diego Comic-Con's around the corner. We'll get some news, and mind you guys, I'm going to keep you guys up to date with that as well. So remember, that's pretty much it for the Daily Nerd News. Remember to put on that notification, comment down below. If you like this news that I was talking about, just comment. I like to talk to you guys as well. Remember to subscribe. Check out my last Daily Nerd News, which probably was a while ago. Sorry. Check out the playlist of my Daily Nerd News. And remember, I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Urban Nerd, and you've just been nerdified. Catch you guys on the next Daily News.